This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Hi, this is Dipesh from Complete Sports Management, and we are at Ferndale Park with Coach Damien of St. Mary's. Damien, unfortunately, first loss of the season. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, look, it was disappointing to lose. It's probably one that we had a chance to win, I think. Taking nothing away from West Brunswick. The third quarter, we really sort of dominated. We get a lot of numbers behind the ball, but I think we hit the post 3 times in one quarter. And, straight kicking there, and we lead by 2 or 3 goals. But didn't take our chances, and they ran over the top of us. And very, very improved team from West Brunswick. We played them, obviously, in the grand final last year. I think both lists have had some player changes. We have, and I can tell they have as well, but they look like a new unit, and they were very good today. I think they're going to be a competitive side, that team.
Any specific players in your team that you want to address that need improvement, or your top 5 players?
Yeah, look, Sarah Yule, who came back to the club halfway through last year from Hawthorn VFL, has been terrific at centre half back. And in fact, I think the back line were pretty admirable today. They were getting the ball in pretty quickly. They've got a few very talented forwards, and I thought our back line did a good job at keeping them to 5 goals. But they're probably the main ones. I think Rachel and the engine room's really important for us. But look, they were good around the stoppages. Their ruck was did very, very well, and probably gave them first sort of crack at it around the stoppages today. So
there was a quick goal in about 30 seconds into the game, and then you came back, scored another quick goal. So it was pretty even Stevens in the first 2 quarters, and then suddenly things just changed. The momentum just shifted a little.
Yeah, look, it was a bit of an arm wrestle earlier. It was funny you say it, because I think it was 1 goal each within about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep.
And then I think the next sort of 40 minutes of football might have only yielded 3 goals. So, yeah, look, it was an arm wrestle, and I think they got on top for large periods, and it spent a lot of time in their forward line, and it's got very crowded. We'll sort of flood back, and then they did the same to us in the third quarter. I think when the game sort of gets out in the open a bit more, and you can move that ball a bit quicker and get it in your forward line where it's a bit empty, that obviously helps. So, yeah, I think the game opened up in the last quarter, and probably most of the goals were scored then.
And how's the prep going for the second game? How are you going to pump up the players again?
For next week, you mean? Or well, look, it's 2-1's not a bad start for us. Obviously, we'd rather be 3-0, but our good work before Easter of getting 2 wins on the board is undone. So we're very keen to get to 3-1. I think you could launch a season from there. I think important in terms of pressing for finals and being competitive. So I think any coach, you'd take 3-1. So we see it as a huge game next week against Marsland.
And good luck for the next week's game, and I'll see you then.
Right. Thanks, Dipesh. I'll see you then. Great, thanks. Okay.
Now it's over to Shashank, who has the coach of West Brunswick with him.
Thanks, Dipesh. I'm here with the head coach Josh and Grace McPherson, who has scored 2 goals in this. And to welcome back from the Easter break, West Brunswick has continued their winning streak. And I want to ask the coach, how do they feel about it?
Thank you. So it wasn't really a streak until today, because we had the draw round 1, but two wins in a row is good. And to get to this point at round 3, we're really happy with. Obviously coming up into Premier A, couldn't be happier with where we're sitting after 3 rounds, but we know there's a lot of work ahead before we get to the end of the season, so we're just committed to the long haul.
And I saw there were a couple of changes in the teams, and I feel that definitely worked for you. You really came through to this match. It was a close one, though, but you just took the game in your hands.
So a couple of those changes were forced just through unavailabilities, but we had 2 players step up out of the 2s who'd been performing well in week 1 and 2, and they definitely did their job today. So I think it's a testament to the to the club and to the depth of the squad overall, that we can bring players up and they can just slot into the system and play the role, and we can still be just as strong week by week.
Yeah, that's nice. Grace, you're again in the limelight. You were the best scorer in the last game as well, and in this game you have scored 2 goals. How do you feel about it?
It wasn't quite as many as last week, but it was still good. But it was a real team effort this week, and everyone really contributed and contributed on the board as well. So it was really good to come away with the win.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw there was a team effort. All of you grouped together well, and that's when you went left to the victory. Well, that's it from me.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.